Welcome to a guided meditation for the Hive. This meditation will be focused on your sacral chakra. You'll find it just under your belly button. This chakra means I feel. It connects you to your sexuality, creativity, emotion, and pleasure. It is your center of origination, and it may be blocked by guilt. As we begin, I invite you to get comfortable. Uncross your legs. Put your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your belly. And begin to start taking deep breaths, letting go of the outside world and all of those distractions, going internal to connect with yourself and your inner leader, your highest good. Take a big breath in through your nose, expanding that left hand. And as you release, let out an audible hum. Mm. Take another big breath in, letting that left hand expand, a deep belly breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, let out an audible hum. Mm. Take another big breath in and exhale with an audible hum. Mm. And as you settle in to this time and space, I invite you to imagine a beautiful old wooden chest off to your right. This chest has shiny brass hinges and a heavy lid. Anytime a thought comes into your head during this meditation, place it in the chest. Know that you can come back to it when we're finished, and bring your attention to your breath. Stay in your mind, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and keep your connection on your breath. As you're settling in here, feeling the life force, you're breathing through you. Feeling your body relax. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Allow your mind to settle. And with each breath in, invite a sense of calm and peace into this moment with you. Visualize yourself standing on the edge of a peaceful forest path, right at that clearing where you can see that old, large willow tree. You can see a beautiful pond reflecting the willow tree. You can hear the birds chirping gently. You feel a slight breeze whispering through the trees, and the sound of that water from the pond gently, softly lapping against the shore. The ground beneath you is soft and earthy. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the faint scent of pine and damp leaves. Above you, the sunlight's filtering through the branches, creating beautiful patches of golden light on the path ahead. And you notice a weight on your back. You're carrying a heavy backpack. And as you walk, with each step, it's pulling at your shoulders. It's dragging you down. Straps are digging into your skin. You open up this backpack and look inside, and you see it's packed with heavy stones. each stone representing resentment, anger, or unforgiveness that you've been carrying. Pause for a moment here. Feel your breath. As uncomfortable as it feels to carry this weight, acknowledge how familiar it has become to you. Perhaps you've been carrying it for so long, you don't realize how heavy it is. Gently place the backpack at your feet, noticing the ground giving away softly as you lower it. You feel that weight released from your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Notice how much lighter you feel already. And as you look inside the backpack, pull out one large, heavy stone that's representing resentment, anger, or unforgiveness. Look at it closely. What does it represent for you? Is it an old grudge, an unresolved hurt, or forgiveness you've been withholding from yourself or someone else? Feel the weight of this burden. Notice how it's been sitting inside you. It's slowed down your steps and made your journey harder than it needs to be. When you're ready, place this stone down on the path before you. And as you place it, say softly to yourself, I release this burden. I no longer need to carry this burden. I forgive myself and I set this burden free. You watch as the stone settles into the earth, becoming part of the stone pathway, foundation that you can now walk on. Take a step forward onto this stone. Notice how much lighter you feel. Your shoulders are free. Your breath flows more easily. And your steps are softer and more confident, having the stone beneath you. Continue to remove the stones from the backpack, looking at each one, placing it on the path, placing old grudges, placing unresolved hurt and pain, placing forgiveness you've been withholding from yourself or others, placing resentment or anger. And as this path starts taking shape ahead, you're looking, look at this beautiful path. What does it look like without the weight holding you back? You see a shimmering golden door in the distance. It's glowing with warmth and promise, as though it's been waiting for you. As you step closer, you see the door is locked. The key is beneath the surface of the calm lake nearby. You walk to the water's edge and you see a rope tied to an anchor, holding the key in place. Gently kneel down by the water, dipping your hands into the cool, refreshing pond, gripping the rope. Feel yourself pulling that rope tied to the anchor, trying to keep that key in place. As you pull it towards you, you see the rope is tangled with tight knots. Each of those knots represents tension, old hurts, or guilt that's holding you back. Take a deep breath as you untangle the first knot, gently and patiently loosening it up. Feel your hands working diligently, proactively, finding joy in this discipline, thread by thread, releasing what has been stuck within you. As each knot falls out of this rope, notice the tension leaving your body. Notice tightness in your chest or your stomach loosening as this energy is flowing back through you again. Now that the knots are untangled, pulling the anchor closer, you feel the heaviness of it. And with each breath and each pull coming closer to you, you can finally see the key tied to the end. As you reach for it and untie it, the anchor that was holding it slips back into the water, and you feel its weight release completely. Pause here. Scan your body. Notice how it feels freer, lighter, less tension, more open to receiving love. As you hold this golden key in your hand, walk back over to the door, beautiful golden door, and place the key in the lock and turn it. You hear the door creaking as it opens slowly, and you feel a flood of fresh air and beautiful light. You step through this door into the space beyond. Look around you. What are you seeing? What's waiting for you here? Perhaps it's a feeling of freedom, peace, or of joy. Take a moment to breathe it in. Let this light wash over you, filling your heart, your mind, and your body with warm, forgiving, accepting love. As you look around, you notice how open and expansive the world feels now. The weight you've carried is gone. The knots are untied. The anchor's been released. The door that was once locked is now open. You are free. Take a deep breath in. Release it slowly, letting this sense of lightness, peace, and freedom anchor into your being. And take 3 more large breaths in. You start returning to this time and space, slowly bringing yourself back to awareness in your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, circling your wrists and your ankles and your shoulders. Notice the lightness in your body, how it's more relaxed, more at ease. And on this last breath in, as you exhale, Say to yourself, I am free. I am light. I forgive. I set myself free. And when you're ready to regain room awareness, gently open your eyes. I encourage you to listen to the journal questions that are coming up and to take some time to pause and reflect on them, allowing whatever is in you to flow freely. As you removed the heavy rock from your backpack, what burden did you release? How did it feel to set that burden down? Visualize yourself walking lighter now. What does the path ahead look like without that weight holding you down? Think about the rocks that are still in your backpack. What would it take for you to set those rocks down? Reflect on the door that you encountered. What was behind it, waiting to be set free? How did it feel to hold the key of forgiveness and open the door? Light and fresh air entered your heart. What emotions and sensations arose within you? Recall the knots that you were untangling. How did it feel to gently loosen them thread by thread? As each knot released, where did the flow of energy return to your body and your spirit? What new clarity or freedom emerged as you released what was binding you to the past? How did you cut the rope that was holding the anchor of your guilt? What did you rise towards as the weight fell away? What new possibilities appeared on the horizon for you? Reflect on the moment you let go of the heaviest burdens in your meditation. How did your body and your spirit feel as these weights were lifted? Imagine your journey ahead with this new lightness. What doors might be open for you now? What's one thing you will release today to continue feeling this sense of freedom, forgiveness, and ease? Wishing you all a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, beautiful humans. Until next time.